keep after this thing, man? Wash this thing like every day or what?
Every day. I go Liquid X sometimes in the summer if it's not bad, but it's Stars and Stripes every day.
Wow. Well, heck, you got the Stars and Stripes before anybody, man. It's been out for like 2 years maybe, I guess?
At least.
And this hasn't been polished since?
Hasn't been polished since. Wow. Like I said, hasn't been polished in a while. It needs to be polished, but
yeah.
I run it every day. Salt.
Heck, we got a little bit of dirt to work with even. I'll let you have your way with my wash bay here. This will be your self-serve bay for today. You know what you're doing. So this thing is the valve you normally use, the ST164. Would you say that that's like helped you with, I mean, it must have saved you some soap over the years, right?
It saves soap and it's fast.
No more measuring too.
No.
So you don't have to worry about that. You just
none of that. Works pretty good.
So that paddle switch right here, that's how you turn on and off the tactical light. Right there, yeah. You can never have enough light.
How do we turn on your pressure washer?
It's ready to rock and roll, man. It works like an air compressor.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, show me how it's done. You probably have used this system more than I have.
I have used it a few times.
This is super cool to watch Al do his thing because he was one of the first people who got Stars and Stripes back when it first came out, and he's literally been using the stuff every day since. So I think he has, first off, a great technique using the stuff. Makes for a great example. And it's really cool to see that his aluminum has held up so well ever since.
For a minute, and I'm gonna pressure wash it off.
Nice. Now you'll notice that Al here is rinsing from the bottom up, and the reason for that is in a touchless wash, it just helps you rinse a little more than you would otherwise if you rinse top down. When you're doing a touchless wash with low pressure foam application like this, it's the pressure that's cleaning off the road film. The soaps just loosen it up. So that's the logic there. So you'll notice that Al is washing half of his truck at a time, and that's a great practice because normally he washes outside, and if you're in the sunlight or in the warmer months, if you soap the whole truck down, by the time you rinse it all off, it's probably gonna start to dry. And whenever you're washing polished aluminum, you want to make sure that the soaps don't get a chance to dry. I don't care what kind of soap it is. It is a little more forgiving if you're using something that's neutral pH in the first place, like let's say Liquid X. That would not have any negative impact on polished aluminum if it were to dry. But with touchless soaps, you're probably going to notice a little bit of browning, maybe a little bit of streaking if the soaps sit on there and start to dry. So it's always best practice to just tackle smaller sections, do half the truck at a time. If you're washing a trailer, just do half the trailer at a time, do the cab separately. You know, just break it up into sections that you know you can rinse off within 5 to 10 minutes so that you don't have any issues come up.
That's all she wrote.
That's all she wrote, man. Nice job. But you know what? We're not finished. So snake oil it is. Let's get this thing going. So that's a KEW disconnect. You ever used one of those before?
Nope.
It works kind of like a normal quick disconnect. You pull that back. It's just a lot more beefy than normal ones.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. Then the foam cannon. As soon as you plug that onto the gun, it's ready to rock and roll. Yeah.
Okay.
You can change the pattern, you know, horizontal or vertical if you want right here. I like to rinse it from the top down because it doesn't matter. You're not cleaning anything. You just want to get this stuff off of it.
Big time on the paint.
Yes, you noticed that in the paint?
Oh, I noticed the beading. I noticed there's a lot more shine in the paint too.
Yeah, it's crazy, right?
Definitely, yeah.
That's a more durable coating than my old detailer spray, and it goes on that fast. It's about 3 or 4 months I get out of that coating.
I like it. Can you do leaf blower?
Oh, for sure, man. No, make yourself at home here. This is all. This is complete self-serve right here. How long do you think it takes you to do this at your own place when you watch this thing down?
20 to 25 minutes.
Wow.
As long as you keep up with it and do it all the time, it doesn't get too bad.
Right.
You can walk right around it.
Guess what my world record is here for washing a truck with stars and stripes? Triaxle day cap. 11 minutes, 20 seconds.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. You're moving.
Yeah, I didn't do a very good job of that.
I think you're younger than me. You know?
How long do you think the tire shine holds up for you? This is the stuff you use normally. So like...
Yeah, this is what I use. Believe it or not, when you go in the landfills and quarries, as long as you have this on, the mud kind of slides off a lot easier. It doesn't get into the rubber itself, so it's a lot easier to get off.
You know, everybody I deal with is going into quarries and, you know, landfills, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
So it made sense to have a tire shine that kind of helped repel the mud a little bit.
Yeah, it's
nice too. It also seems to keep the tires from looking all white, you know?
Oh, yeah.
That stuff has been a real home run. It smells good too.
Yeah, it does. I use it on the mats inside the truck.
Yeah, it's a little slippery, but but people do like it in there. I think it's the smell mostly.
Yeah.
Nice.
Doesn't take too long to do.
What do you think of the foam block as far as that?
I like it.
Right? Yeah. I like it. It seems to spread it out without really soaking it up. I mean.
Yeah.
Wow. Boy, that came out good.
The paint's a little smoother with the snake oil.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? It really does a nice job.
Yeah.
You can tell, you can feel it afterwards.
Yeah, you can feel it right through the towel. If you want to keep your truck looking nice every day, it's got to be fast. Otherwise, you get bored of it real quick.
You know, I rinse bottom up when I do touchless. That's just to scrub the surface really good. But then you kind of want to do a top down real quick just to get all the soap off. I actually do my bottom up rinse with stars and stripes, and then I hit it with snake oil right then, and then I do my top down rinse. And that just saves me a hair more time. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Don't get discouraged because it's winter. Clean them anyway. If you look right here, this is been washed with stars and stripes for 3 years.
Yeah.
This goes out in the salt every day.
Wow.
So if you see it on the roads, I'm hitting it, and that's
not bad.
Pretty much no touch every day.